Okay, everybody, so I'm actually going to try and do this a little bit of vlog style because I don't really have too much time to set up at my table, get everything organized, and go through all this with you. So when I unloaded it out of the car, I just stuck it all in this corner, and I figured I would get to it today because it has been a crazy weekend. So let's jump right in here. These are all of, I'm just going to sit down here on the floor. These are all the wonderful goodies that, let me actually, this seems a little dark, so I'm going to go turn on my flashlight so that way it lightens it up with the camera. Oh yes, that is much better. So, it's complete daylight outside and it's a little dim in here because my curtains are closed. So, one of the first things is my mom went through a bunch of her stuff at the house. And she brought me a big box, and she's like, go through this and tell me what you want, because it's either going in the yard sale or a lot of it is trash. So she gave me a couple of really neat things. This old Polaroid book. Oh, that's a shirt. It's one of my shirts I used to wear a lot when I was a teenager. It was a jammy set shirt. It's so cute. Make new friends. I think I'm going to make this into a quilt, actually. I've been saving all of my old t-shirts to make a t-shirt quilt. This ducky material, I have a ducky charm, and I think I want to do like a traveler's journal or a journal cover out of it. And all of these stickers. They're very basic, but they're very cute, so they'd be wonderful. And my turd is wiping his bookers on me. Hi, Fluffy. But these would be great for, yeah, he wants my attention. For journals or scrapbooking or even just for kids. Yeah, he wants to get in on it. So I thought they'd be great for that. So I snatched them up. And then this bag full of Ziploc bags. I went out and bought some, and then of course she finds some. It's a big, huge bag of them. And I've been needing them to get organized. Let's actually open this up because it looks like there's something in here. What is this? Oh, tattoos. I remember these. I actually bought these when I was like 16. That's kind of funny. Okay, and this paint. Got like sparkles in it, and I opened it up and tested it, and it's still good. It is old, so that would be really cool for like junk journal tags and things like that. And I'm in love with Paris, and my brother seen this in some old stuff, and he grabbed it for me. So I think I'm going to sand it down maybe and paint it with some chalk paint and maybe decorate it up a little bit. Not 100% sure. I'll probably do a tutorial video for you guys. And I organized these out before I brought them up here. It's a bunch of sewing needles from my sewing machine. She has tons of them, so she gave me the extras she found. And I can always use them. Bobbins for my sewing machine. That was kind of awesome because I need some of those. I actually want to go down and get a bunch of bobbins so I can start organizing different colors on individual bobbins for my different colored junk journal projects. And some clasps for jewelry. I actually have a bunch, and these were just odds and ends. I actually am really liking Mirror Me Smaller and her tutorials on all that sort of mixed media, so I might try it in that stuff. And this piece of fabric that actually came with a sewing machine to show off some of the stitches. Figured that'd be cute for like a junk journal or something. And I kept this because I thought it'd work really good for the Mirror Me Small Art thing. Alrighty. Oh wait, here's some of my old paper she gave to me, so I'm probably going to be tea staining this and color staining it later for my mermaid journal I'm working on. And a license plate because I'm going to make a license plate purse or clutch. I'm also doing a tutorial on that. That one's been a long time awaited. I gotta put all the pieces together. So here are some old awesome books that were given to me. Ooh, this one's got some mold. I'm gonna have to get some baby powder and throw it through this to get rid of some of this mold. But it's an awesome old book. I kind of like the cover too. Just use it on like a very vintage journal. And here's another one. So actually I got a bunch of these cookbooks. So I'm going to be making paper packs. And if anyone is interested, message me in the, oh, here's a nature one that I grabbed up for the spring journals I'm currently working on. But if anyone is interested, let me know. Oh, there we go. Because I just barely got back into my Etsy page, and I really haven't, oh, sorry about that. That's the Air Force Base. So I really haven't listed anything in my shop because I don't want to really list anything until I get prospective buyers or build up enough of a base to be able to afford putting things in my shop. So if anyone is interested, please let me know in the comments because I will be building these paper packs. Initially to go to craft shows with, but if it works out, I will just throw them up on Etsy for all of you guys to enjoy. But yes, there's a lot of, and some of them I actually may just pick out some really good recipes just to keep for myself. Especially, there's a Chinese one in here and one on nothing but cheese. So, and that cheese one is pretty old and vintage, so that one will be really fun. And I'm a cheeseaholic. And this one's about canning. I actually have some paper. I think I showed it off in my last junk journal planning video. That would go perfect with that for a junk journal paper kit or a junk journal in general. And this one's actually, I think, pretty old too. Yeah, that one is. So that's going to be a fun one. And they gave me all of this old, like, printer paper. You know, it's all attached. So I have, no joke, a whole box. It literally, like, comes up to here full of this. So I'm going to be tea staining a lot of it and prepping it up to go in paper packs. Alright, I'm going to pull over the new box and we'll get started on that. Okay, so I think this is one of my favorite things so far. It is paper for wallpaper, and I thought it would just make a magnificent junk journal cover or a wedding junk journal. And the great thing is I got, let me see if I can't get the other one. I got 3 of these things. So I will probably do a marital paper pack. And look how big. I mean, there's so much paper in there. So if you are interested, message me for the marital packs and I'll try and get a couple of those built. I can guarantee you it's probably going to be a couple of weeks, if not a few months, because there's a lot of stuff in here to go through. And this is only a part-time job, my YouTubing and my crafting stuff. I actually do have a full-time job outside of here, so I get to this when I can. This is actually going to be for my spring journal that one of my spring themed journals I'm working on for my Mother's Day set. And this is going to be for an Easter video I have planned. And this is, I'm thinking to go in my mermaid book. I'm actually going to make 2. I'm going to make one to sell and one to keep. So keep an eye out for that video. And this one will go in a sewing junk journal. I've been slowly putting all the pieces together in that. And this is for yard sale. If any of you are interested, it's just a radio. And this is an awesome basket. I have plans for this, and it is kind of a surprise, but it is a very pretty basket. So stay tuned for that. And my mom has been collecting up all of the lace and ribbon she can find to give to me. So I'm definitely going to have a lot of lace when she gets finished, because she has two the kitchen size drawers that are like, I want to say 2 feet wide by 3 feet in length, and about I want to say 6 inches deep, full of lace. She has like 2 or 3 of them full of lace, and then she has the same width and length, but it's like, I want to say 1.5 feet deep, also full of lace. So I can't wait to get that. We just have to get back in and get to it. So here's another one of the t-shirts I'm going to make into either a project or a t-shirt quilt. And here's some more. These are lobster clasps. I think I'm actually going to start throwing these in with my junk journal packs because I have so many of them. And this is actually going to be a YouTube tutorial. I want to resurface this and paint it pretty. And here's some galaxy material. So my other half loves Doctor Who, and I'm making a Doctor Who quilt. I will not be doing a tutorial on that because it is huge. I will, however, be posting up pictures on my Instagram. So if you want to go on over to my Instagram page, it's at Little Miss Daisy. Same wording as my YouTube channel, my Facebook, and all of my other social medias, aside from Etsy. Etsy's different. It's Little Daisy's Boutique for my Etsy. So, sorry about that, another airplane. So if you want to see pictures of this quilt, which I'm sure you will, especially if you're an avid quilter, stay tuned. It will be up there probably, I want to say, maybe in the next year. Yeah, that one's going to take me a while. So I thought this book was so pretty. And I might get rid of that, the In the Kitchen with Rosie, and just keep In the Kitchen and put something else. But that book is so pretty, I cannot wait to make it into a junk journal. I may not even make it into a kitchen one, I might just make it into a really pretty one. And there are some really pretty, I like this rose lining along this page in here to use for some really nice stuff. And this thread is a surprise. I will come back to that in a minute. So, not all I'm going to actually put most of these in my hope chest, but there are duplicates, and I want to make a junk journal out of the duplicates. Yes, the little gold book. I got so fortunate because these are originals. So, if there are duplicates, I will be making journals. I think, yeah, Pinocchio, there's a duplicate. So stay tuned, and if you would be interested in the duplicate ones, I will be posting up junk journal videos on them. Ooh, actually, I want this. I will be posting up videos for this. And when I do, you can just let me know in the comments of those videos for where to go send them, or who's interested in buying them, or whatever, if I do manage to put them up for sale. And this is the cheese cookbook I was talking about. Very vintage. I'm going to have to get one or two of my favorite recipes out of here before I turn it into a paper pack kits. This material, I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for yet. Maybe a cookbook, junk book, or junk journal. But I'll come back to that one. I'm not sure. Here's another awesome old Good Housekeeping cookbook. Definitely in very good condition. The pages are very well weathered. Ooh, I like this. I might try and keep that as, yeah, just reinsert it. Oh, so my mom gave these back to me to enlarge for her. They're for her quilting machine. And these are little sticker packs and ephemera packs that I found while out yard selling, and they just gave them to me because they didn't know what to do with them and they didn't want them going to waste. So I grabbed these up. And Blade Runner, because, you know, the new one came out and I haven't seen this in so long I forgot what it was about. Mom went to the craft show and she got me all of this glitter with glue and everything. So there will be glitter in the near future. I am not a girly girl, but what girl doesn't like to play with glitter? My boyfriend gets so mad because it gets everywhere. And here is this beautiful blue material. I think I'm just going to use this for a junk journal cover because it is so beautiful. I love the coloring. She picked that up for me at the Quilt Expo also. And Betty Crocker's cookbook. This is a ring binder cookbook, so I definitely am thinking about making an awesome junk journal out of this. That would be really fun. So, and really easy actually. The hardest part will be making the pages the right size and punching the holes. So this one actually might be a quick up and rolling out the door cookbook. If anyone is interested, when I do the video, just let me know in the comments and keep an eye out for that video. And here's another awesome cookbook. These pages do not look as aged, but it is, as you can tell by these inserts, an older, yeah. I'm trying to move that to, yeah, see, you can tell by these photos they're quite a bit older. And my mom gave me these cards for journaling and a Southwest cooking. Since I did the Southwest journals, I figure a Southwest cookbook would be really fun, and I might like some of the recipes too. So, and this old book was given to me, and it's very, very old. And the mice kind of got a hold of it, so I'm not sure if I'll be saving the binding or not. These pages I could probably save, but this part is definitely not going to be salvageable, but the pages will be, and they are very vintage. So I will probably be putting some of these in paper packs. So, ooh, that's an Indian photo. That would go really good in a Southwestern journal. So keep your eye out for these paper packs, especially if you're interested. Ooh, these look like little lace, little tiny bits that she threw in here. Oh, this is from my bestie. I forgot to give it to her the other day. If you're interested, definitely keep an eye out. So, last and final thing, these spools of thread. Now, I will come back to you because it's all the way on the other side of the living room and I gotta grab it. Now, I have to wash up the thread because some of it's been sitting in storage forever. But as soon as I do, I think I'm gonna wash it in the sink with some soap and water. My mother got me this. She's seen it at the for $5. I went crazy when I seen it, to make lace. So I would, if anyone is interested, I would love to do a YouTube tutorial on this. I've never used it before, so I will even do a beginner's video where I look like a complete idiot trying to figure it out. So stay tuned. I'm super excited to start working with this. If I get really good at it, I may even start selling lace on my Etsy page. So definitely stay tuned. There are lots and lots of joyous videos to come. I've been brainstorming on videos and then going out and finding all this stuff. I'm going to have even more videos. Stay tuned. I am so excited. Have a wonderful day. Bye. My mom got me these beauties too because she always knows that I love this sort of thing. She called me up and she's all, this stuff kind of looks like that banner you got that you want to use when you start officially going to craft shows. So she picked these up for me. I cannot wait to open them up and start using them. I seen these little tea faces and I thought they were so cute. I may actually implement these into a tea style, junk journal. And also use them for decorating my booth when it comes time to start selling for craft fairs and stuff. When I eventually get to that, I'm still prepping. I think it may be the end of this year, start of next year before I officially get into doing that because I got to buy the licenses and all of that. So that's going to be fun. And then I was also given this material, which I'm going to use for my owl junk journal I'm going to have coming up, which is going to be for my best friend. She is super excited to join in and get her hands dirty in making this journal. I cannot wait to teach her some tips and tricks and get her addicted. All right, everybody, let's try this again. Have a wonderful day. Bye.